Hey guys, Ben here, and I hope your 8-week challenge is going really well. Now, I'm going to talk about supplementation right now. So, supplements, you see them everywhere. They're in health food shops, supermarkets, you even see them in the service stations. You can buy protein balls and all that sort of stuff anywhere. They've become mainstream, right? Kombucha, you used to have to make your own at home. Now you can buy it when you walk through the servo. Alright, so, but the thing about supplementation is that supplementation is supposed to supplement a healthy, balanced, quality diet or quality nutrition. Alright, so before you get stuck into buying lots of different funky supplements and that, let's see how you're going with your basic meal planning and nutrition first. So remember, consistency. We eliminate nutritional deficiencies by eating clean, simple, basic, quality foods. Alright, now let's get down to supplements. I'm going to talk about some really basic ones that we talk about in the hub, and if you want to download the PDF you can learn a lot more about these, but I'm just going to go over absolute basic benefits of a lot of them and when I think you should be taking them. Alright, so the first one is protein. So protein is obviously a building block of our macronutrients and our meal planning. Alright, so a lot of the time we'll recommend protein after a workout. And that might be in a shake, but it also could just be in your foods. So there's obviously a lot of the animal-based proteins like your chicken and your fish and your beef and all that sort of stuff, or in your vegetable-based ones, which we make complete proteins with things like beans and rice and nuts and seeds and those different bits and pieces. So you need protein in your diet, and we're going to be recommending that within our meal plans. But if you want to make it easier for yourself, you can use protein powder. With protein powder, we recommend either using a plant-based one, because it's a lot easier to digest, or if you're going to buy a dairy-based one, get yourself some isolate. Alright, so it's a lot easier to digest because they've removed part of the protein from there. Alright, so that's protein. So everyone will probably end up run away and buy some protein. The next one we're going to talk about is magnesium. So magnesium, you guys are going to love this stuff. Alright, so magnesium is something that I guarantee you guys after the first 2 weeks are going to go, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. It's great for sore muscles, but also it helps us sleep. Alright, so I want you to get in this PDF and learn a lot about it, but it's something that's going to be really beneficial for you. The next one is omega-3 fats. So if there's anything I want you to buy and actually have every single day within this challenge is some omega-3s. And part of the reason for that is we're trying to reduce inflammation in our bodies. So when we work out, there'll be inflammation. If we eat processed foods, there's going to be inflammation. If we're stressed, there's going to be inflammation. But omega-3 fats actually support the balance of healthy fats in your body and actually will help reduce that inflammation. Alright, so if you're going to get anything, go buy some omega-3s. Alright, there's lots of other benefits, but that's the big one I want you guys to take away from this video. The next one is a multivitamin. I think a multivitamin isn't the worst idea. If your diet has been all over the shop for years, nutrition is not up to where it needs to be, or maybe you're not up to the level we're asking for in that meal plan, a multivitamin can be a really good idea, and it'll give you all of the basics. Alright, so that's something you can think about using. Right, the next one is green tea. So green tea could be a substitute for coffee or other teas you have, and green tea is amazing because it's full of what we call antioxidants. And the reason why antioxidants are an amazing thing is because they attack free radicals in your body. And free radicals are the things that actually cause inflammation in our body. So as we spoke about with the magnesium, the omega-3s, we want to reduce the inflammation as much as possible and let our bodies do what it needs to do, which is creating that body that you actually set as part of your goals at the start of the challenge. Alright, the next one is vitamin C. And the reason why we put vitamin C in this one is it's great for immunity. If you guys are starting to stretch yourself with the way you eat and the way that you train, and your body's not 100% used to it, your immune system can drop a little bit. Alright, so we want to make sure that we're boosting that immune system and making it super strong. But the other thing that's really important about vitamin C, and is very relevant for women, is obviously the iron absorption. So when you're eating your meals and you're eating your proteins, you're eating your iron-rich foods, so you leafy green vegetables and things like that, it's sometimes good to have that vitamin C supplement alongside, because it will help enable the absorption of that iron into your system, because so many women are iron deficient. But go to the doctors if you're not sure, if you think you might be iron deficient, as opposed to testing that yourself. But vitamin C is fantastic generally for immunity. The next one you've probably heard about a lot is probiotics and prebiotics, but I'm going to be talking about probiotics here. So probiotics, what they are is they actually are the bacteria that will line your gut. right? So when food is digested and it moves through our body into our intestines, it's constantly taking nutrients out and getting the things that we need, all right, and getting rid of the things it doesn't need. But having the right gut flora within your stomach, small and large intestine will go a long way to you, one, healing your gut if you've got some issues like IBS and some of the other issues you see in community these days, but also just generally to getting the most out of the food, because we spend so much money on food these days, you might as well get the most out of it. Alright, and the last one is the branched chain amino acids. So if you've watched our pre, post and during workout video, you'll notice that branched chain amino acids is something that we really recommend for women who train early in the day but can't eat before they train. Alright, so it's great to have like a banana and those bits and pieces, but if you are training really, really hard and it's early in the day, so try the branched chain amino acids. What they're going to do is support your body to recover faster, because what it will do is limit the amount of protein that your body uses within that workout, which means that it can regenerate and rebuild much quicker at the end. So if you've got any questions about supplements, I'd love you to share them on the Facebook group, ask us some questions on the Q&As during the week. But supplements, like we said, are to supplement a healthy diet. Hope you have an amazing day, guys.